Where there is problem, there is money. Where there is problem, there is money. Whew. How much people they're so desperate for money. I mean, people are desperate for money everywhere. Everybody is looking for money, but they are looking for money through jobs. They are looking for money through just getting a job or getting go to work. But problem is actually, money is actually connected to problems. Money is actually connected to problems. Money is always connected to problems. So money is a byproduct of problems. Money is a byproduct of problems. So there is a relationship between problems and money. Money is a relation of problems. They are relatives. Money is the grandchild of problems. The child of problem is solution, and the grandchild of problem is money. The child of problem is solution, and the grandchild of problem is money. So problems must give birth to solution, or problems must lead to solution, and then solution leads to money. Therefore, money is only the grandchild. So we have problem first, and problem leads to solutions, and solution leads to money. Leads to money. So where there is problem, there is money. And I remember there was a time when I was, that was about 20 years ago. Things in the country here in Ukraine were so bad. The economy was so bad, and everything was the country was in a mess after communism, communism came down, the country was all a mess, and everything was falling apart, and people didn't have money. The average salary a month was $10. Can you believe that? $10 a month was the average salary. So things were so bad, people were living in poverty. And that was when I had some visitors, some people visiting me, some business people visiting me from Germany. And they told me that, wow, you have so much money here in this country. I said, what money? People are hungry, people are dying of hunger, they said, but see, there's no road. That is an opportunity to make money. The roads are bad, that is money. You see, they saw problem, and they knew that problem equates to money. Then they saw, that time, garbages were everywhere. The garbage and they had garbage and trash everywhere. And so they said, well, you see, you have all this garbage and trash everywhere. That is money. That is business right there. Somebody could come and bring solution to the problem of garbage clearing, and that leads them to a lot of money. If somebody comes and fix the road, that leads them to a lot of money. They didn't have street lights. Somebody could come with an idea of how to fix the street lights, and they have all the money. Wherever there is a problem, there is money. Wherever there is problem, there is money. Wherever there is problem, there is money. I can't say this enough. Wherever there is problem, there is money. Wherever there is problem, there is money. Wherever there is problem, there is money. Can you hear that? But you know what happens? Everybody runs away from problems. On the other hand, everybody is looking for money. How can you be looking for money and you are running away from problems? Then you don't need money. Look at Africa. Look at developing countries. Most people are running away from developing countries. Most people are running away from African countries, from what they call poor countries, from problematic countries. But in the real sense, those countries where people are poor, those countries where we say people are poor, where we have so much problems, that is where we have so much money as well. In fact, some of you who are in UK or in America and you are coming from Nigeria, you will discover that people in Nigeria have more money than you, some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of them actually give you money to survive in the UK. Why? Because they have discovered the same secret. So while you are running away from money in Africa to the UK, some people there are making more money in Africa than you are making where you are. Because whenever there is problem, there is money. Whenever there is problem, there is money. Where there is problem, that is where money is. Anywhere, everywhere you see problem, there is money. Anywhere you see problem, there is money. Now, let me go generally first. Let me give you some ideas. I want to give you some thesis, some ideas, some concepts. So the first concept is this: wherever there is money, there is a problem, there is money. Write that down. That's number one. And you know what that means. Wherever there is problem, there is money, because every problem needs solution. And anybody that finds solution monopolizes, becomes the monopoly over that area of life. Anybody that finds the solution becomes the first person that brings, that will supply the solution, and that is supplying the solution. So all the business will come to that person. So let's say you say there is problem of electricity. I mean, just like in Nigeria, I grew up in Nigeria. When I was in Nigeria, can you imagine a country of 100 million people? I think we only had like 200,000 telephone lines. Only 200,000 telephone lines for 100 million people. So then the government had a policy, and they decided to invite people in to resolve the telecommunication problem. The companies that came in, one of the companies that came in, they were not too big in Africa at that time. It was MTN. And when they started, boom, they resolved the problem of telecommunication. They started supplying, making mobile phone and cell phone available. That country right now, that company right now, MTN, is one of the richest telecommunication companies in Africa. In fact, I think it's the richest in Africa, and it's one of the richest telecommunication companies in the world. And then the other companies that went in to resolve that problem, they are the richest. Now, there is anywhere there is problem, there is solution. Look, we have an industry in Nigeria that's called Nollywood. It's a movie industry. Now, the people that went in first, they are the ones who made all the money. And because they resolved that problem of entertainment industry. They made it popular, they popularized it. So anywhere there is problem, there is money. Now, that is just it. Problems equals money. For example, if you are hungry, that's a problem. What do? You go to buy food. So supposing there is nobody that is selling food, you will do anything. If you are really hungry, you will find money. Why? Because hunger is a problem. And wherever there is a problem, there is money. You will find money to buy food. You will buy force. What does that mean? Whenever there is money, whenever there is problem, there is always money. Whenever there is a problem, there is always money. Let's say you need to go to school. That's a problem. If you need to go to school, you will find money to pay. If you need to travel, that's a problem. And if a car comes or a plane comes or there is transportation, that is money right there being available. Whenever there is a problem, there is money. Whenever there is a problem, there is money. So where there are more problems, that's where there are more money. Therefore, I submit to you today that there is more money in Africa than in Europe. Because there is more problem there. There is more money in Latin America than even in Mexico than in the United States available to be made. That is why Carlos Slim from Mexico is one of the richest people in America, in the world, not in America, in the whole world. In fact, as a matter of fact, Carlos Slim was the richest person in the world just a few years ago. He overtook Bill Gates, as a matter of fact. It's just now that Bill Gates came back. Why? That is from Mexico, where people are running away from, because people don't know. To people of understanding, to the wise, where there is problem, there is money. The wise don't complain about problems. They make money out of problems. They turn people's problem to their inventions, to their businesses, to their enterprises. Enterprises. I'm sure you've heard the story of Bata, right? I'm sure you've heard the story of Bata. This company that Bata is one of the biggest shoe companies in the African continent. And what happened was that there was a company before Bata, a shoe company that was sent to Africa to look into the market, look into the African market of shoes. So the representative that was sent to Africa at that time went to South Africa and then discovered that all the black people that time in the 18th century or so, they were not wearing shoes. Africans didn't wear shoes. They were not wearing shoes. So this sales representative wrote a telegram back to the country, I think back to Africa, back to the United States, and said that there is no business here in Africa. There is no business here because Africans don't wear shoes. So it's a waste of time to try to, do any kind of business here in this continent because people don't wear shoes. Nobody will buy our shoes. He didn't know this law. He is not aware of this law. That it doesn't matter what the problem is. If there is a problem, there is money there. Whenever there is a problem, there is money. Problems give birth to money. Money is the byproduct of problems. In fact, problems are the grandchildren. Money is the grandchildren of problems. So this person sent a telegram back home and said, I'm leaving this continent, I'm leaving this Africa, no business here, I better go back to Europe or to America, wherever I came from. So he went back. So he didn't start a shoe business in Africa. Then another company also sent, that is the Bata company, I guess, and they sent their representative to America. But this other representative was smarter. So this man was so smart that he said, okay, yes, there is that problem. The problem is that Africans don't wear shoes. Now, but the issue is, what about if we take responsibility for that? What about if we try and educate them about the need to wear shoes? What about if we explain to them that it's better for them to wear shoes than to be barefooted? What about if we do the promotion, if we explain to them the need for shoes? That company started a factory in Africa. They started producing. And they became the biggest shoe industry and shoe company in the whole world. Because this was now a whole continent that was open to them for shoes. So what does that mean? It doesn't matter you think that people don't have money. If they have problems, there is money there. Anywhere there is a problem, there is money. Anywhere there is a problem, there is money. So just like I said, if you are really hungry, you find money. If you are really desperate, you find money. But that's just one thing. That's just one thing, all right? That's just one thesis. Let me give you another idea, another principle here. So you got the first principle, wherever there is a problem, there is money. Second principle, wherever there is a problem, there is a job. Wherever there is a problem, there is a job. Can you imagine that in our country, Africa, in my country, Nigeria, and many countries in the world, with so many problems available, with myriads of problems in those countries, still people tell you there are no jobs. People complain in our country and in our continent that we have so many graduates who are coming out from the universities, who are graduating from colleges, and they don't have a job. They don't have a job. You know why? Because they don't know what this thing that I'm telling you today. They have not been taught. Their mindset have not changed. Because the reason why those people don't have jobs is not because the country is bad. In fact, the worse, or I don't know, the worse a country is, or the more disorganized or bad or worse a country is, the better it is for you to make money. Because if there is nobody in the whole country that is organized, then you'll be the only one that is organized. Then you'll be the only one making all the money. Just like the shoe situation. If there is nobody that is making shoe in the whole country, and you are the only one making the shoe, you make all the money. So if they say, but because of the mindset, because of the wrong mindset that we have been given, the mindset we have been given is this: when you graduate, you need to look for a job. When you graduate, you need to go and look for work. You need to go and look for a job. And that means you are looking for a ready-made job. But we need to change the mindset of our graduates. We need to change the mindset of our students. And we need to begin to teach them these things I'm teaching you. That no, you don't graduate to look for a job. Never look for a job. In fact, I'm writing a book, and I hope Shioma is here. She's helping me to edit that. And and the title of the book is that never look for a job, or stop looking for a job. Stop looking for jobs. Why? You don't have a right to look for a job if you have wisdom, if you are smart. Well, the reason is because look for problems, don't look for jobs. Look for problems, don't look for jobs. Look for problems, don't look for jobs. Stop looking for jobs. Look for problems. Stop looking for jobs. Begin to look for problems. If you anywhere, there is a principle here. Anywhere there is a problem. Anywhere there is a problem, there is a job. Anywhere there is a problem, there is a job. Why? Just go and give yourself the job. Just go and begin to resolve the problem. Look for problems. And once you see the problem, begin to provide solution. Once you see the problem, come with your suggestions. Go and do research on how that problem could be resolved. Come with calculated results. Come with answers. And once you have an answer, get busy with that problem. That's it. You want to tell me how do you know how Joseph got a job? You know how Joseph got his job? How Joseph got his job? There was a problem. There was a problem in Egypt. But because of that problem, nobody could give an answer. He got a job. Joseph got his job because of a problem. You know how Moses got his own calling? Yeah, Moses got his calling because of problem. Daniel, everybody of significance that you admire, they got their job, they got their work, they got their calling because there was a problem. David, have you ever heard of Goliath? How he got his position, how he became a king, how he got his own work, how he got his calling. But there was a problem. The problem was called Goliath. The problem was called Goliath. And he responded to the problem. He got a job. Anywhere, my friend. Anywhere. Listen closely. Anywhere there is problem. Anywhere there is problem. Anywhere you see a problem, you got a business. You got a job. Anywhere there is a problem, there is a problem. You got a job. Anywhere there is a problem, you got a job. You want to talk about everybody. There is a problem that we didn't have computers. Bill Gates got on. It's a problem that computers were too heavy. Steve Jobs came out. Anywhere there is a problem, there is a job. So stop running away running away from challenges. Stop running away from problems. People who run away from problems, they lack understanding. People who run away from problems, they lack wisdom. But the Bible says a man of wisdom starts every enterprise with knowledge. You don't need to know it. You don't need to be an expert in that area. You don't need to be an expert. You know, the people who invented the plane, like the Wright brothers, you think they were experts? They were not experts. They went and sought for knowledge. They went and looked for knowledge. They did their research and their own work. And the research brought them to the solution. Have you ever heard of Henry Ford? Henry Ford, the guy who popularized cars and dreamed of every family having a car. You think he went to school to do mechanical engineering? Do you think he did mechanical engineering in the university? Maybe from Harvard? You think he did Harvard? Or maybe he did Yale? Do you think he finished Yale? Maybe Oxford? No, he was not an expert. He was self-educated. How? He went to look for knowledge, provide a solution. Wherever there is a problem, there is a job. Thomas Edison, you thought somebody thought. You thought he read electrical engineering? Thomas Edison, you thought he went to university to read electrical engineering? No, he saw a need, he saw a problem. He went on the research, he provided the solution. On the other hand, all these people never went to any school. All these people didn't study anything. Bill Gates, you think he finished university? He was a dropout. He saw a problem, he went on research, provided a solution for it. So you don't need to begin to give yourself an excuse and say, oh, I didn't read that. That's not what I read. Oh, I read this. Oh, I read this. I didn't go to school for that. Okay, I need to get education for that. What? No, you need to seek knowledge for that. You need to seek knowledge for that. If you are interested, if you see a problem, go on a research. Go and dig deeper. You think somebody taught me? Let you look at me. You think somebody taught me to build mega churches? You think I went to school? I went to school to study how to do mega church? You think somebody really taught me how to do mega church? No. I saw a problem. I did a research. I came up with a solution. Everybody, the same thing. Everything you are seeing today in our world, people saw a problem. They gave themselves a job. They went and added knowledge to their faith. They added knowledge. They had faith. They added knowledge to it. They got a solution. And they became so famous. So you stop being scared of problems. Stop being afraid of problems. Stop running away from problems. Wherever there is a problem, there is a job. Wherever there is a problem, there is a job. And if there is a job, there is a solution. And if there is a solution, there is money. And if there is money, there is fame. And if there is fame, there is greatness. There is success. And if there is success, there is greatness. Stop running away from problems. So all of you that have run away from Africa, all of you that have run away from your countries, now you can understand why I'm going back to Africa. Now you can understand. Yeah. Because there are problems there. More problems there than here. So we are getting ready. Yeah. We are going to fix the problems that are there. Because we are going to get ourselves jobs, occupations. We are going to get busy. We are going to do what needs to be done. Hallelujah. So that's number 2. I just gave you 2 principles, 2 theses. Number 3. So don't forget, the first thesis is wherever there is money, wherever there is problem, there is money. The second one is wherever there is problem, there is a job. Next one. Everywhere there is a problem. Everywhere there is a problem. Everywhere there is a problem. there is an opportunity. If there is a problem somewhere, there is an opportunity there. If there is a problem anywhere, there is an opportunity. If there is a problem anywhere, there is an opportunity. If there is a problem anywhere, there is an opportunity. So the thing is, don't go look for jobs. Look for answers. If there is a problem, there is an opportunity. If there is a problem, there is an opportunity. But don't go looking for jobs. Don't go writing applications for jobs. Go study the problems and come with a solution. Go with solution, not go with application. That's a big deal. That's a big difference. Now, people go to Nigeria and say, okay, people even ask me and say, you want to go to Nigeria? Do you think the government is going to give you money to do all those things you are talking about? The government doesn't need to give me money. Government doesn't go to give me money. Wisdom gives the money. And God gives the money. God gives the money. Wisdom gives the money. We only need to identify the problem. If we could identify the problem, we provide the solution. Don't worry about money. Never talk too much about money. Talk solution. Talk solution. So whenever you see a problem, there is an opportunity hiding there. Go research it. Go do your due diligence. Go do what you need to do. Research it. Thoroughly study the problem and thoroughly study the situation, the circumstances, and go and study other people who have resolved such problems or other places where there has been solution provided for similar problems. And then bring out the things that they have used, the principles that they have used, apply it here, package it together, and then announce yourself to the world, do advertisement about yourself, do publicity. You got what it takes. You have the agenda, you have the solution. The money will come running. The money will come running later on. The money will come running later on. The money will come running later on. Wherever there is a problem, there are opportunities. Wherever there is a problem, there is an opportunity. Wherever there is a problem, there is an opportunity. Wherever there is a problem, there is an opportunity. You see any problem anywhere? So many opportunities all around us. Somebody is doing an abortion, that's an opportunity. Somebody is a gay person, that's an opportunity. Somebody is fat, that's an opportunity. Somebody is eating too much, that is an opportunity. Somebody is not eating, that is an opportunity. Nothing to eat, that's an opportunity. Too much food to eat, that is an opportunity. Wherever there is anything people call problem, don't look for job. Don't look for job. Don't write application for job. Study the situation. Do research. Find out how similar situations have been resolved in other places. Come with an algorithm. Propose your solution. Package as an answer and solution. You got it. You got it, man. You got it, man. You got it, man. Where there is problem, there is money. Where there is problem, there is a job. Where there is problem, there is an opportunity. Next point. Next point. Are you following me? The next principle. Principle number 4. Whenever or wherever there is a problem. Wherever there is a problem. If you see a problem anywhere, wherever there is a problem, there is a future. Wherever there is a problem, there is a future. Wherever there is a problem, there is a future. Because if you are down already, you can only go up. You can only go up. Because if there are problems, it means things are down. If the nations have problems, it means nations are down. If the economy has problems, it means the economy is down. The only other place anything that is down can go, it'll go up. It'll go up. But if you're already up, the only other thing you can do is to go down. That's why Jesus said, the last shall always be the first. The last will eventually be the first. Why? If he's down now, the only other place you can go to is to go up. And the first is already up, The only other place you can go to is to go down. Are you still running away from the third world countries? Are you still running away from Africa? Well, we are running to Africa, by the way. We are running to Africa, by the way. So if you have not joined my team yet, if you have not joined the train yet, well, I have a blog out there. It's called SundayAdelajablog.com. I have that blog over there, SundayAdelaja.com. You might want to go /Nigeria. You might want to go there and register very fast. I want to take 2,000 people with me to Africa. 2,000 people with me. You think I'm foolish? Well, you wait and see. You wait and see. Maybe not so foolish after all. Future. Africa is the future, my God, my dear. The future is in Africa. The future is where there is problem. The future is where there is problem. The future is where there is problem. Maybe not so foolish after all. Maybe not so foolish after all. We are going to create that new future. We are not just coming there to wait till there is electricity, there is water, there is everything. Let everything be provided, then we come. No. Everything that is already provided is temporal. The Bible says in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18, everything that is now visible, everything that is come be visible is only temporal. So if there is development already, if there is infrastructure already, that is temporal. There is going to be down trail. There's going to be a down trail. But if there is nothing right now, no infrastructure, no electricity, no amenities, no provision, it means that is also temporal. Everything that is seen right now, if it is poverty that is there right now, poverty is temporal. It shall be replaced by wealth. If there is hunger right now there, your hunger is temporal. It shall be replaced by blessing. If there is bad things right there, it means all the bad things are temporal. Everything that is right now visible, they are temporal. Everything you could see in those places right now, it means if you feel that they don't have future right now, good. Now there is no future. It means that is temporal. There is going to be future tomorrow. If there is a problem, there is a future. Wherever there is a problem, wherever there is a problem, wherever you see a problem, there is a future. And wherever there is everything, I'm not sure of that future. I'm not sure of that future. Because it's already there. Everything that is there right now is temporal. It's temporal. It's temporal. Everything that is there right now is temporal. Whenever there is problem, whenever there is problem, whenever there is problem, there is money. Okay, whenever there is problem, there is a future. Whenever there is a problem, there is a future. Whenever there is a problem, there is a future. Whenever there is a problem, there is a future. Whenever there is a problem, there is a future. Next point. Next point, guys. Next point. I see that Africans are ecstatic today. Africans are excited. Africans are excited today. We are coming from a problematic continent. So we see a future there. That's why I'm going back to Africa. I am going back to Africa because I know something. I know something. So whenever there is problem, there is a future. Next point. Whenever you see a problem, there is a blessing. Whenever there is a problem, there is a blessing. Because blessings always come hidden, in hidden form. Blessings always come in unexpected manners. It's just like saying, you are looking for diamond. If you see the raw diamond, it comes like a dirt. It's like it's a dirt. And that's a problem for you to get to diamond because you need to dig into the soil, you need to, go to the waters or to the river or to the, it's like there's just a bunch of problems. It's heaps of dirt. Where people find diamonds, it's always heaps of dirt. But in every dirt, in every garbage, there is a diamond. In every garbage there is diamond. In every garbage there is diamond. So wherever you see problems, there is a hidden blessing there. There is a blessing and a provision. Whenever there is a problem, there is a blessing and a provision there. There is a blessing and a provision there. Wherever there is a problem, there is a blessing and a provision. So for example, let's say, God forbid, but let's say your wife got pregnant and gave birth to a lame child or an incapacitated child, a disabled child. You know what most people will do? They will take that child, just give it back to the hospital, give it to the caretaker. Even me, I would have done the same thing at the time. But the greatest blessing you could ever get from a child, from giving birth to a child, is with those kind of kids. You know, some people, when they have children that are having autism, you know, autism is a popular problem with children these days. People think they are unfortunate. They think, wow, they're ill-fortuned. They think God hates them. They think God just is against them. Let me tell you something. If you have a child that is disabled, there is a blessing hidden there. There is provision hidden there. In fact, as a matter of fact, maybe tomorrow, maybe I should do a message on that tomorrow. Let me hear what you think. You know, should I do a special message for people who thought they have given birth to disabled children, because they actually have disabled children, who thought that they are unfortunate or they are unlucky or they are ill-fortunate because you've got disabled child? I'm going to give you 12 points tomorrow, 12 secrets, 12 blessings that are hidden in giving birth to a disabled child. 12 secrets, 12 blessings of barrenness, 12 blessings of barrenness, or 12 blessings of disability, any kind of disability. 12 blessings. But the worst of the disability is when you give birth, you got pregnant, you're expecting a child, and you give birth to a child that is totally disabled or crippled. So let's talk about that. If you want me to do that, I'm going to address that topic maybe tomorrow. I think I should do it tomorrow. If you want it, because that is what people think is really tragedy. Tragedy? You kidding me? Tragedy? Well, let's fix it tomorrow. Because where there is a problem, that is a problem, isn't it? And that is one of the greatest problems. That is one of the greatest problems that people run away from. That what happens if I give birth to a disabled child? Well, I want to prove to you tomorrow, by the grace of God, that is the greatest thing that could happen to you as a mother. That is one of the greatest blessings that will come your way, to give birth to a disabled child, or to adopt it as a disabled child. But that's for tomorrow. So let's keep on talking about today about problem, right? So next point, let me give you the next point. So the last point I give you is that anywhere there's a problem, there is provision. There is a blessing there. There is a blessing. There is a provision there. Next point. Anywhere there is a problem, there is honor hidden there. Anywhere there is a problem, there is honor hidden somewhere there. Honor. Whenever there is a problem, there is honor hidden there. Because as soon as that problem is resolved, you become the hero. You become the hero. There is honor. Wherever there is a problem, there is a honor. There is honor. Wherever there is problem, there is honor. Well, behind every problem, there is honor hidden there. Whenever you resolve any problem, there is honor comes to you. Respect comes to you. Wherever you see a problem, that is your place of honor. You know the people we call heroes? You know the people we call great people? You know how they became great? They saw a problem and they responded. They saw a problem and they responded. You know how David became a hero? He saw Goliath and jumped on him. You know how Solomon became a hero? He saw a problem and resolved it. You remember the situation when they brought 2 kids to him, and one was dead and one was still alive. He resolved the problem. He became the wisest man on the earth. Became so honorable. You remember Nehemiah? Why he's respected? He saw a problem. The walls of Jerusalem had come down. He went and fixed it. He got honor. Deborah, she's all in the Bible. You know why Deborah is in the Bible? She saw a problem in that country. Fixed it. She received honor. Anywhere there is problem, there is honor. Anywhere there is problem. Anywhere there is problem, there is honor. Anywhere there is problem, there is honor. The reason why people respect you is mostly because you have to resolve one problem or the other. Wherever there is problem, there is honor. What was my time like? Oh, wow. Let me come back to I've given you, I don't know how many points I've given you. 6 points. I've given you 6 points. Okay. Let me come back to my main problem, to my main topic again. All right. Where there is problem, there is money. All right. Where there is problem, there is money. Let me come back to that and address that again. Listen, guys. Stop running away from problems. Actually, whatever you are looking for in life is in problems. Looking for honor, you find it in problems. Looking for opportunities, you will find them in problems. Looking for jobs, you find them in problems. Looking for a future and destiny, you find them in problems. Looking for blessings, you don't find them in a pastor saying, I release the blessing, or I proclaim breakthrough. Well, maybe you'll find some blessing that way, but this is a sure banker way of finding blessing. Chase after problems. Go resolve problems. You'll surely find blessings. That one is sure. But let me even give you more practical things. Let me tell you something. I want you to listen to me right now. Do you know that it is only thanks to problems you are who you are? Let me say it this way. It is only thanks to problems that you are needed. You are not needed. You are useless without problems. Okay, for example, let's say you are a medical doctor and nobody is sick. You are useless. Let's say you are a typist and everybody types, nobody needs typists. You are useless. You are useless without problem. Let's say, for example, you are a cook or you sell food. You know why you are relevant? You know why you are needed? Because somebody is hungry. It is somebody's problem that is your own provision. That is your own solution. You are only necessary. You are only needed because somebody is hungry. Because somebody has problem. So you are running away from problem. If not because of problem, you will not have a job. It is thanks to problem that you have a job. You tell me whatever your job is right now. Okay, somebody say, okay, your job is a musician. You are a musician. You need to give people, because people have bad mood. Let's say people don't have bad mood. They don't need music. They don't need music. They don't need to relax. They don't have stress. You know, people have stress. People have bad mood. That's why they need a musician. If they don't have strength, they don't have bad mood, they don't need a position, you are useless, you are jobless. You are only needed. You are only required. You are only necessary. Only thanks to problems. Tell me any job you have. You are an engineer. Let's say nobody needs a car. Nobody needs mechanism. Nobody needs to fix anything. If nothing happens, if you are a mechanic, no car gets destroyed or gets spoiled, you are not needed. You are not needed without problems. Problem is playing so much important role in our lives. And we think they are bad. How can they be bad? Let's say you have a problem now. And let's say your problem is your teeth. One of your teeth is got sick and you have a toothache. Let's say you have a toothache. If you have toothache, what do? You look for a dentist. And if there is no dentist around, you are in trouble. Your problem is providing a job for that dentist. That dentist has a job only thanks to your problem. You are saying you shouldn't have toothache, and the dentist is praying that you should have toothache. So now let's imagine that nobody has any problem at all in the world. So why are we saying that problems are bad? Why are we saying that we should run away from problems? If you are going to be running away from problems, who will be relevant? None of us will be needed. Not a single one of us will be needed. If not because of the problem of salvation and the problem of sin, do you think I will be needed? As a pastor, do you think there is a need for me? Do you think there is a need for me without problems? I would be useless. I would not be needed without problems. I would not be needed. It just thanks to the fact that there is a need for salvation and for love and for, pastoral care. That's why I'm needed. Because of sins. So thank God for the problem of sin. That's why I'm needed. That's why I have a profession. So so you are only needed. I am only needed. We are only relevant because there are problems. Because there are problems. As a matter of fact, if you catch cold today, if you got sick today, that is the joy of the doctor. That's a celebration for your doctor. Because if you don't get sick, the doctor would be useless. The doctor will not have a job. If you get cold today, somebody will be rejoicing because you have problems. If you never catch cold, a whole industry is shut down. A whole industry is shut down. A whole industry will be useless. So problems are our blessings as well. Problems are needed by all of us. We are all existing thanks to problems. You are all going to work. Now, tell me, does anybody go to work here? Does anybody go to work? If you go to work, it's because there's a problem that you're going to resolve. If not for problem, you will not have a job. You'll be useless without a job, without a problem. If you are a lawyer, thank God for litigations. Thank God for offense. But some of you are saying, we want to live in a country where there are no offense. If there are no offense, what do you do with the lawyers? You throw them away. It's only thanks to the fact that there are problems. That's why, there are crimes and there are, things like that. That's why we have lawyers. Otherwise, lawyers will be useless. So, the same way, any problem is an avenue for money. Any problem is an avenue for money. So the fact that, any problem happens, that is a way to make money. If you are hungry, somebody makes money. Whenever you are hungry, somebody is making money. Your car breaks down, somebody is making money. In fact, as a matter of fact, if you are sick, someone is making money. If you die, someone is making money. Even if you die, someone is making money. If you lose your loved one, you are crying, somebody is making money. Life is full of paradox. The paradox of life is that thanks to problems, we have joy. Thanks to problems, we have what we have. But somebody is rejoicing, somebody is crying, somebody is happy, somebody is not so happy. But that's just how life is. If you get cold today, someone is going to make money because you got cold. Somebody is going to have food for his children because you got cold. Somebody is going to be able to take money and bring food to the table. Someone is going to be able to put food to the table of his own family. Someone is going to be able to feed his own family only thanks to the fact that you got cold, or you got bad teeth, or you got an accident. That's how life is. If you hurt yourself, if you break your leg, or you fall down and you got injury, someone is going to be happy because now they can take money home. Now they can have money for them to feed their own children. Otherwise, they will not have anything to feed their own children with. So someone is making money because you hurt yourself. That's our life. That's the paradox of life. If you feel thirsty, you want to drink something, someone is making money because you are of your thirst. Because you are thirsty, somebody is going to make money. Somebody is going to be happy. Somebody is going to get a job. Somebody is going to make money. Somebody is going to get an opportunity. So there is money everywhere. There is everywhere there is a problem, there is money. Everywhere there is a problem, there's all those things I said. So the secret of life is to always look for problems, but not just look for them and complain about them. Stop complaining about problems. Do research on how to solve problems. Whenever you see problems, go look for ways of how to resolve them. Whenever there is a problem, there is a chance, an opportunity for you to excel in life. Because when you solve people's problems, you have favor, you have wealth, you have money, you have honor. So, really in life, money is not such a big problem as we think. The problem is our attitude to problems. The problem is not with money, but our attitude to problems. We don't know how to relate to problems properly. We are not relating to problems properly. So problems also are blessings. Problems are blessings in disguise. So if you train yourself to begin to look for problems and to begin to resolve them, you will see that you have much more honor than you could ever imagine. You can't believe it? My time is up. My time is up. But I think I made my point. I think I was able to communicate and make my point. Wherever there is a problem, there is money.